Alright, what's up guys? Today's vlog, we're going to do some exciting stuff today. First stop today is we're going to stop and see if we can pick up some pistons. I think I know where I can get some pistons, and I'm going to go see if I can find them and check it out right now. There's a chunk right there. There's a piece. There's another one. You know, I just had a hunch that I was going to get lucky and find some piston in that spot. For some reason, I just had a good feeling about it.
Dad, you blew up the engine. You sit in this chair and go on a timeout.
So guys, we got some good news and we got some bad news. I feel like we do this a lot on this channel. We got the good news and the bad news, so let's talk about it. Stop right there, pause the video. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you're already subscribed, be sure to hit the like button because you know you're going to. Let's get going. The good news is we got a lot of people that voted on that last survey that I put up, asking, what do you guys think I should do? I got a few ideas and stuff I want to do, and I want to do all of it eventually, but one step at a time. So you guys are very strongly voting on cam springs and converter and the Ranger and turning up the boost 15 pounds. So that's one bit of good news. We got a lot of participation, and I always love it when you guys participate, so thank you for all the support on the channel. And as I'm sure you guys can tell, the bad news is probably that I just blew a piston all over the road. That also comes with good news, is that now I have to pull the engine out, which is a perfect opportunity to do the cam, converter, and the springs. And so now I have an excuse to pull it out, but the bad news is I didn't order the stuff yet, so now I'm gonna have to wait a few days. For some reason I gotta bug up my butt to get it done. First date. Go and let this engine warm up, and then we'll let her drive. She's a little camera shy. She don't say much. Wow.
Not touch.
You're making this very entertaining.
Sorry. Not going fast yet.
We're going like 43 miles an hour. That's kind of fast. Okay, we're gonna try not to blow up car number 2 today. We're gonna try. We'll see.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to call my other girlfriend for a ride. I don't think I do either.
No backups this time.
I'm not that cool. Drifting. There's
a roundabout here?
Yeah, there's a roundabout there.
When did they put this in?
Probably Wednesday. Okay guys, so we're gonna pull off to the side. There's like a roundabout, there's a dead end there, and then we're gonna let her drive. She has driven stick before, but it's been
10 years.
10 years. So it should be interesting to say the least. It's like riding a bike, right? So I'm not gonna give her any advice. She's just gonna take me for a ride.
My mom's wondering where we are.
Yeah. Just like when we were kids.
I don't remember how to do this.
Well guys, it's all over. Nice knowing you. Clutch all the way in.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't completely kill it. Or I think we just launched it hard enough that it restarted itself.
Yeah.
Wow. I am impressed.
First try.
Yeah, I think you did good. Oh my god.
Wrong one.
It's okay, we have options. Oh. It's okay, it doesn't have 6 anyways. It's good, it's good.
It's a weird little noise it made. Nope, not so much. Popped out.
I would slow down before you go fast. So if you start from 60, you're going to be over 100 in like 3 seconds. And there's a cop right there. See? Always good to listen to your husband.
Yeah.
Glad you were driving because I would have been fucking flying right there.
Hey.
Oh, it's okay. No pressure.
Okay.
There's only a bunch of cars around and you're pulling onto a highway. No pressure. No pressure. And there's an SUV. You can't see nothing. You'll be good. See?
Damn it.
Told you you'd be just good.
Did I hold that down?
Clutch. There you
Alright,
go.
here we go. Okay. There's only one car around. We're gonna have some funny faces here.
Mario Andretti. Eating spaghetti. No pressure. No one's behind you. Green.
Green light, go.
She'll do it. She'll get it. Whoa, yep, she got it. Oh my god, yep. She sure got that one. We made it that time. That was good. Oh yeah, that was good. Not too bad. Not too bad. So while I'm taking my time out, I should probably explain what happened. So I was out adjusting the boost levels, just playing around, and I wanted to see what would happen if I disconnected the wastegate completely. I knew at this time that I was taking a big risk in doing this because I didn't have any extra pressure that was opening the wastegate, and I wanted to see if or when it would actually open just on exhaust back pressure. And
Then it blew up.
then it blew up. Exactly. So I should have basically stopped when I did my first little kind of half pull. I went to 52% throttle and it was already at 200 kPa at 50% throttle. But I was like, yeah, well, let's see what happened. Did another pull, hit it all the way to the floor. It was going well for probably a few seconds.
And then it blew up.
And then it blew up. Totally my fault. I was watching the AFR the whole time and it was like right at 11, right in the 11 range, so it wasn't like it was leaned out or doing anything weird. I don't exactly know how high the boost went, but it probably went pretty high and wasn't happy. Can I come off my timeout now?
Yes.
Alright, well we had quite an adventure today, didn't we? So we have a bunch of these pieces. I think these are supposed to be inside the engine. I'm not really sure about that, but
They are supposed to.
They are supposed to?
Yes,
all right.
I think so.
Do you remember what happened to the engine? What did I tell you?
It was like a balloon, and we put too much air in it.
We put too much air in it, and it
And it popped.
It popped like a balloon. Yep.
Yes.
That's exactly right. Hey, sir, what we got?
They look gold when you shine the light on
Yeah,
them.
they do kind of look like gold. Fool's gold. When you're a fool, this is what you get. So this is the side of the block, I'm pretty sure, or oil pan or something. I want to see where that piece came from. But we got a whole bunch of pieces. Pretty nice. Engine's still inside the truck right now, but I wanted to show you a little bit of the carnage. So this will be a little sneak peek. Alright guys, so we're going to go underneath and take a look. I haven't really looked yet. See what we can find. Alright, so we got... that actually looks like a chunk of the... I think that's a chunk of the block bolted to the oil pan. I think that's actually where I welded the oil drain on. Look at that. Gave her the sauce, I guess. Holy crap. Look at this hole. Holy moly. There's some stuff going on. So that big piece, I guess, is a chunk of the oil pan. I didn't realize I blew the whole bottom of it out. That's kind of funny. Oh, look at this. Oh, man, I hope you guys can see that. A little silver thing connected to the green thing is looks like piston ring, one of the oil rings. Those are all piston rings like wrapped around the wiring, and I don't even know what those are connected to. Oh man, there's a whole big chunk. Big chunk just fell out. Alright guys, so we're just about to wrap up this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. As you can tell, I'm not really that upset about this. It's actually kind of more entertaining than upsetting because of the massive holes that are inside of it. So it's going to be pretty fun and interesting to pull it apart and look at it and see what actually happened. So that'll be in the next video. I'll pull the engine out and then we can do like a complete teardown of it and look at it and just see what it looks like. I know it's junk anyway, so I guess the unfortunate part is it's not rebuildable. We got to just replace it all. I'm sure the heads are shot and we'll just have to replace all of it. So already looking at a new one. I talked to a guy tonight. I was going to go pick it up, but it's kind of a rebuilder. He said it's had low oil pressure and possibly bad bearing. That could end up being worse than it sounds like, but the guy said he would do it for 200 bucks. So it's a Lq4, $200. Running one, he pulled it, but low oil pressure, bad bearing, metal in the oil. Sounds like it might be bad. I'd like to tear it down and look at it, but for 200 bucks, I could probably sell the exhaust, the heads, and the intake and make the money back on it. So not really too worried about it. One other reason that I'm not really too upset about this is I kind of had a feeling that there was some other issue. And I know I said in a couple previous videos that I was having some concern about a loss of coolant that I was having. I wasn't able to find anything through like leak down or compression test, but I was still losing coolant somewhere. Didn't know where it was coming from, but I know I was losing coolant because after I did the heater, I drove it around for like 3 hours. Next day, let it cool off. And the coolant level was so low in the radiator, I couldn't even see it in the radiator. So I feel like I was losing coolant somewhere. It's possibly going into the oil. And one reason I think that the coolant was there, if you look at this is, I just have this vented right now, this valve cover, but look at the goo coming out of that. That's not oil, that's like mixed up and kind of frothy, foamy looking. So I did the video a while back when I went and retorqued the heads and did all that stuff because I thought I had a possible coolant leak. I think that was actually when I was troubleshooting the map sensor at the time, which ended up being that engine code. When I was double checking everything, I went through and I retorqued the heads and double checked all that stuff because I felt like I was losing coolant somewhere, and I think I still was, and was just kind of ignoring it. So this is coming out, something else is going in. I might actually go with a 5.3 instead of an Lq4. They're a lot cheaper and the parts are a lot easier to find than the 6 liter, and the power difference that I'll be making with this will be negligible. So a lot of rambling, I'm gonna shut up now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. We did a lot of stuff today, had a good time. Be sure to subscribe if you're new. Have a good one.